Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy I'm able to film today because let me tell you that month of October was just incredibly crazy. Now we are pretty much the end of October, entering into November, so I think my work should slow down a little bit, but I'm super excited to do this video, guys, because I collected quite a few empty bottles of perfumes that I have pretty much used up during the, I'm gonna say the last year, but most of the perfumes I finished within the last 6-7 months. But yeah, these are all my little bottles. I'm just gonna share my thoughts, and I'm just gonna tell you which ones were a hit, which ones were a miss, which one I'm gonna repurchase, which one I did repurchase. So yeah, let's just talk perfumes today. All right, let's start with Hermes perfumes, which I have 2 that I finished this year. And this particular one is the Twilly, I don't know how to pronounce this. Pondering. I apologize. I have no idea how to pronounce this. That's a little 30 ml bottle, and the other one I have a Twilly Ginger, which is also the same size. One of them I love, one of them I cannot stand. So the one I am in love with is the Twilly Ginger, and this one unfortunately is not my favorite. So Twilly Ginger they're both from the same family of florals, kind of perfumes, and I did have the original Twilly in the past, couple of years ago, which I also liked very much, and I would highly recommend if you like floral perfumes. Twilly Ginger has a keynote of peony, cedar, and ginger, of course. It could be like your year-round perfume, could be your signature perfume, or you can just use it during the kind of a lighter months, summer months, because it's a very light, it's very bright, it's a very happy perfume. That's how I would really describe this, and I'm pretty sure like everybody can wear this. Like, I cannot imagine a person that would not like this perfume. It's just like there's nothing, it's not like one of those very strong perfumes that the scent will just kind of linger throughout the day. It's just like happy-go-lucky perfume, in my opinion, and I think everybody should try it. If you haven't tried, this is like one of the most high-rated perfume of the Hermes, and I obviously got another one. So this one is, I think this one is the 50 ml. So the one I repurchased a few months ago is the bigger one, and you can probably tell I use it quite a bit already. And yeah, this is lovely. I absolutely love it. Very light, very bright, but it's not too strong, it's not too heavy, and it's just like happy-go-lucky. That's how I would describe this perfume. Absolutely love this, and obviously I repurchased this, so highly recommend this particular one. This one, on the other hand, like I mentioned, is not my favorite. The keynotes in this one is pink berry, patchouli, and rose. And I just find this perfume to be so generic. Like, I don't feel like there is anything special about this. It's not that it's a bad scent, but I just don't think like it is special. Like I don't know, when I smell the ginger, I feel like it's kind of, it has the original scent. There is something that is just like capturing your mind, but in this one, no. I don't know, I hate to say it, but it smells to me like old grandma, kind of a house. And her perfumes, I don't know. I'm reading the description in here. They say it has a hint of pink peppercorn, the teenage freshness, and tender rose. Teenage freshness, yeah, maybe that's why I'm saying it's nothing spectacular. At least for me, it's just like I don't think like this is anything special, and I really don't like. Maybe it's for someone like super young who is just starting to get into the perfumes, like teenagers, I don't know. And I also didn't find this particular one to be long lasting. Like Twilly, I can smell throughout the day. This one, absolutely not. It's just poof, it's gone after a couple of hours. So yeah, this one is unfortunately a bummer. I do suggest to try also the original Twilly because I think it's perfection, and I think they really missed the mark in this particular one. So I'm gonna link all of them below, including the original one, because I think original is really, really beautiful. And it's so much different than Ginger. This one, not my fave. I have Gucci Flora, which is also a little guy. There was a 30 ml bottle, which I used up quite some time ago, and I was actually surprised how much I like this. I still didn't repurchase the new ones. Since that time they already came out with, I think, 2 different ones at least. I think there was another one when I was buying this one. But yeah, there's a few more variation of this particular one. But it's nice. I do like it, and I was actually quite surprised how much I liked it after I got this. So I'll be definitely repurchasing this at some point. I didn't repurchase it yet, but because there's so many other options, but I do truly like this one. And this one has the keynotes of pear, white gardenia, and brown sugar. But don't be scared when you hear the brown sugar, because it doesn't feel too sweet. I generally don't like sweet perfume. It's more, think about like a florals. And it's like a very pleasant floral scent. Is not overpowering. Is again very fresh, very feminine. Could be your year-round again fragrance, but I think like for me it's mainly, I think it would be the best like spring and summer. It's absolutely beautiful. Like I said, I was surprised when I got this one, you know, as much I'm gonna actually love this. So again, if you are into florals, not too heavy florals, that has a little hint of sweetness, but really like you cannot tell like right away. It's just kind of, that sweetness comes after, let's say like a minute or so. Yeah, it's very well balanced, and I do like this a lot. I have 2 Chanel fragrances that I finished. Both of them were actually a repurchase, because both of them I did already finished in the past. So this one is the original Chanel Chance, and this one is one on the only Coco Mademoiselle. So let's start with the Chanel Chance. The key notes of this particular fragrance is patchouli, pink pepper, and jasmine. And you guys, if you haven't smelled the original Chanel Chance, I don't know what you're waiting for. This is a classic floral scent that you cannot go wrong with. It's absolutely amazing. Okay, the first time I bought this, it was in 2008, and I had a huge 100 ml bottle, just like this. And I was halfway done with the bottle when we were moving from Detroit here in the south, and the moving company stole my perfume. And I remember I was like so disappointed, because I was looking for months for this perfume and I just couldn't find it. And you know, after, I don't know, 6 months, you unpacked everything and you realize that, you know, they just took it, and they took many other things. But I repurchased basically this big bottle that was stolen a couple of months ago, and I use it like immediately. So this one, yeah, I finished like 3 months ago, and I literally just repurchased. And I don't know why it took me so long to wait for this perfume to repurchase after that, you know, move. I have no idea why it took me so. I absolutely have no idea. But you guys, this is the most beautiful, beautiful perfume you can ever have. And obviously I already repurchased myself another 100 ml bottle. So I just love it. This is my sister's favorite perfume. This is her signature scent. Yeah, like every time I go to Poland and she's like, oh, I bought about 100 ml bottle, you know, and she just sprays all over. It's absolutely beautiful. So classic classic perfume. You can wear it year round. You cannot go wrong with this. I want to buy, I probably will during that next Sephora sale, which comes up in November. I think I want to buy the Eau Tendre, I think it's called, the one with the pink. There's one with the green kind of a color, which I also love. So yeah, there's a few on my list that I really would like to buy, but starting with a classic, if you haven't tried any of these, just go for the perfumes. Perfume, eau de parfum, that's what you need. It's gonna be the strongest one, meaning it's gonna stay with you basically for the holidays. So highly recommend it. Who is still using Coco Mademoiselle? I would like to know because this is such a classic fragrance from Chanel, and this is my third bottle. No, this is my second. Sorry, this is my third. So, quick story. Back in college, which was in the beginning of 2000s, yeah, I'm gonna sound very old, I won, I used to live in New Jersey. I went to college in New Jersey, so I lived in New Jersey, New York for a very long time. And where I lived in New Jersey, they opened the Bloomingdale's, the department store. And when they had a grand opening, the Chanel counter had like a lottery of, and you could win like a big basket of basically Chanel cosmetics. And I didn't even know that they had this happening. I was going there just to buy that nail polish that I really loved, and that was, you know, I didn't think much about the winning the lottery, but the lady told me like, hey, you can win this basket since this is a new store, like why don't you put your info there? And like I said, like you know, I was just a student, I didn't have money, you know, all I could spend was like back then probably $15 for, you know, a nail polish. And anyway, long story short, I, believe it or not, I won that basket. And I think I told you guys that story. And in that basket, one of the perfumes was the Coco Mademoiselle 100 ml, a big bottle, and it was sort of lots of other perfumes. I mean, there was Chanel 5, there was lots of color cosmetics, some men's fragrances. I mean, this was like probably, I don't know, $500, $600, $700 worth of Chanel cosmetics in that basket, and I was the one winning it. So I could not believe it. So anyway, that was the first time that I ever tried a Coco Mademoiselle, and I was like in love with that perfume. And keep in mind, that was such a long time ago, and I to this day, I really love it. I think, of course, I repurchased it. This was a small bottle that I finished recently. This particular one is actually intense version of the Coco Mademoiselle, and if I have to be honest with you, I think the original, I would go with the original if I, you know, obviously if I have a choice, and that's what I did in here. I bought the original because as much as they're similar, in my opinion, the original, you cannot beat the original. And I know a lot of companies does this, that they kind of do a little spin on the perfume and they come with an intense version, and you know, or the more watery version. And I don't know, I think like going for the original, that would be my choice. They do smell very similar, if I have to be honest. But yeah, this particular little one was the intense version. But just to give you a little idea, the keynotes is the orange patchouli Turkish rose. I think this particular fragrance, I think it suits better more mature person. That is just my take on it, okay? I'm not saying that if you are 22, you cannot wear it. No, I'm not gonna say that. I think obviously you can, but I feel like it suits more mature person. Like me, for example. But, you know, it's, again, this is the classic. This is the classic from Chanel, and I think at least once in your life, if you didn't have it, just go for it. Buy yourself a smaller bottle. You know, you don't have to go with the big 100 ml. Buy yourself a smaller bottle and just try if you're gonna like it, because I don't know. This is just like no-brainer for me. You know, this is just such a classic perfume, and I think every woman at some point should try it. The perfume that was a hit of the last few months, it was the Prada Paradoxe. You guys, I got this less than 6 months ago, for sure, and it's gone. It's gone. I got so many compliments on this perfume. I was amazed, like how many times people would stop me and ask me, what am I wearing? What kind of perfume they can smell? Because this is spectacular, absolutely spectacular. And most of the perfumes that I'm talking about so far, they're all floral. I mean, all of them are floral. And trust me, every single one of them smell different. And every single one of them has something special. Okay, so again, how could I choose, let's say, between this and this? It would be very hard choice. That's why I have, you know, that's why I have both. And I'm gonna repurchase the Prada. I obviously didn't get a chance because I just finished it. There's like a tiny little bit left, which is very hard to get because of the bottle shape. But I'm pretty much, you know, done with this. And I will repurchase this for sure because I think Prada won a lottery with this perfume. This is absolutely spectacular. The keynotes of this particular perfume is neroli bat, white amber, and white musk. So you have a little bit, because of the amber, you have a little bit of that warmth in that perfume, but it's still very much doesn't feel too heavy, if that makes sense, because sometimes amber could fall into this woody kind of warm perfume category, but no. This one is still generally very floral, but it has like, let me hold you back a little bit, if that makes sense. Like this kind of ambery, a little bit hint of the sweet, more warm scent. It just give you that a little bit more level of sophistication that I wouldn't describe this as a happy-go-lucky perfume. I think this is more like, I know exactly what I'm doing perfume kind of a style. It's absolutely gorgeous. And again, this is the new perfume, and I think already they came up with the intense version, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, go try it, because this one is absolutely like top notch. This is probably like, I think, #1 and the most bought perfume of the past year, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, definitely go try it. And I'm pretty sure some of those perfumes that I have, you can buy like a refill, so don't throw your empty bottles. I think I can buy a refill and just you know, put a perfume back in here to refill it. So I don't know, I have to research this a little bit, but I heard some of them this is possible, so I'm gonna hold on with recycling these. I'm just gonna wait and see if I can get a refill, maybe for less money, so I don't have to rebuy the whole bottle, because definitely I'll be buying this perfume. You know, I should probably put this on my Christmas wish list. That would be probably a better choice. Have my husband buy it for me. YSL Libre perfume is probably the only perfume that I would say is a little bit, to me, it stands out among the others that I share with you so far. And the reason I'm saying it is because this is more, it's still floral perfume, but it's more stronger, musky kind of a perfume. It's just different. The keynotes here is the orange blossom, lavender, and the musk. So I think the musky kind of scent comes through very strongly, which gives me probably this impression, like I always describe this perfume, that this is for kind of very strong, sophisticated lady who carry Birkin bag perfume. I know, it's in my head, but yeah, it's more of like business professional. That's what I'm gonna say. It's obviously everybody can wear it. Obviously, I'm not a business professional, and I do wear this perfume. Obviously, I'm done with this, and I love it. I think it's a little bit different, has a different spin than the other perfumes. It's not so freshly light and up in the air. This is, like I said, it's a more kind of grounding you down because of that, I think, musk and that orangey kind of scent flavor comes through, like on the deeper end, if that makes sense what I'm trying to say. So yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. I think this is, again, this is like probably one of the best sellers of YSL, and I think YSL with this perfume and the Prada with the Paradoxe, they won lottery, I think, in both of them. So yeah, it's been a while since I finished this perfume, but before I finished this, I bought myself the Intense version, which I have it for a while. And as you can see, guys, I am not too crazy about. I didn't use a lot of this because I found this particular version to be a little bit, it is different. It has a different spin on that scent, which again, it's beautiful, but if I have a choice, I would go for the original version. I'm gonna hold myself accountable, and obviously I'm not gonna repurchase this yet until I finish the Intense version because it makes just no sense. But if I will have to be honest with you, I would say go for the original. And I have to mention that these perfumes, I really never wear them during the hot months like summer, spring. I usually started wearing them like in the fall and winter because, like I said, that musky scent flavor, it's just a little bit warmer, and to me this is more like cooler months kind of a perfume. So yes, I will finish the Intense version, and I'm sure at some point after I finish this I will repurchase the original Libre because it's absolutely beautiful. But again, keep in mind it's a little bit more stronger perfume, and yeah, it's I would not wear this a year round, but it's absolutely beautiful. It took me a long time to get Valentino Born in Roma perfume. I think I got this, I don't remember, I'll have to look at my Sephora hauls. I think I got this in the spring. Yes, I got this in the spring. And I'm done. I'm done. Yes, was a small bottle, but that's it, you guys. Again, this perfume, I'm gonna say this and Gucci, like I bought it with a little hesitation, and they blew my socks off. Absolutely, like I didn't expect, because this one I finished like instantly, and the same with this one. I'm speechless. It's so beautiful. It's, again, because I bought it in the spring and it was, you know, already getting warm and nice and, you know, kind of bright outside. This perfume just paired with the weather and my mood is just like 100%. So absolutely beautiful. Like, again, floral perfume with the keynotes of black currant, jasmine, and bourbon vanilla. I cannot really smell a lot of vanilla, because vanilla is usually like a more of the sweeter scent, but that black currant for sure. And you know, funny enough, black currant fruit is not really popular like in America. You cannot, if I'm not wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm not wrong, I don't think you can even grow this in America or buy this in America, but it is so popular in Europe. Like I remember where I grew up, and my grandma always had like a bushes of the black and red currant, and I remember in the summer she would always make us, you know, pick those little fruits, and it was the most horrendous job. I hate doing it because those are like tiny little black fruits, and it just takes you forever to pick those little, it's like blueberries, you know, like pick them from those bushes, and those bushes have horns. And I remember it was just, Oh, I hate it. This was like the worst chore I ever had to do over the summer. But my grandma would make like black currant jams and red currant jams. Like, yeah, even like gooseberries. Those are like fruits that I grew up eating, and you don't really have it in America. So at least you can get it in a perfume. It's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I know there's a lot of different variation of this particular perfume, so I have to go to Sephora and smell some other ones, but this is the original one. There was like a pink, you know, inside. Obviously now it's white because it's all empty. But yeah, if you were considering and thinking about buying this, go for it, because I think it's absolutely stunning. So yeah, beautiful. The very last one, which I was thinking if I should include or not, but you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. It's technically not a full any of the size bottles. This is, what is it, 15 ml? So this is half of those, you know, little ones that you see in here. This is the C by Armani, and I got this some time ago just so I could try the scent. That was the only reason I bought this little you know, size, and I'm glad I only bought this size because I do not like this one. Well, you have to smell it yourself because it's a beautiful scent, but it just doesn't do anything for me. That's what I'm trying to say. It's kind of the same like this one, just doesn't do anything, but they're completely two different scents. It's a rose woody vanilla scent, and I don't know, maybe that it's too strong. It feels a little bit too strong, although it's described as a fruity floral family perfume. I don't agree with that. It's just something, or maybe my perfume got off a little bit. I don't know, but I didn't like it. And the reason I buy this one is because I love the original not the original. This was the second one actually came out. C Passion of by Armani, and this is already like the second bottle that I bought of this, and this is like a huge 100 ml. I still have like half left. It's hard to say because you cannot see, but this one is absolutely like my top perfumes of the summer. This is like so, let me see. This is like fruits and flowers in a bowl. You know, it's just like, it's just so beautiful. It's just so summery. It's just so great. And I used so much of this perfume that I thought, you know, let me try the original C, and no, this was actually a bummer. I do not recommend this one. This one doesn't work for me, but on the other hand, if you want to try very nice, very lightweight, and I feel like this particular perfume is gonna be perfect for like if you have like a teenage daughter. Oh my god, they're gonna love this. And everybody's gonna ask her what is she wearing. Trust me on this one. So this one is the C Passion, and you cannot miss it. It has such a beautiful red bottle. So yeah, I would say go for this one. Keep on the original, unless mine got off. I don't know, but I don't have it for that long. Yeah, it's probably I have it for 8-9 months or so, and it's just like, I don't know, something wrong with this one. So I would not recommend, but go for the C Passion instead. Alright guys, so this is it for today. That's all I have. It was already long enough because I'm always talking too much. I think I'm gonna have very exciting unboxing coming soon. I'm waiting for a very special delivery. So yeah, I think this is gonna be like a Christmas gift, like an early Christmas gift already, which I'm gonna share with you because I wanna start wearing. Yes, that's gonna be a handbag. Stay tuned, you guys, because this is a fall handbag. That's why I have to start wearing it. So I'm not gonna wait till Christmas. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna link all the perfumes down below. I'm gonna, yeah, all of them that I mentioned, it's gonna be in the description box. You can check it out. Any questions about my makeup, because I know sometimes you guys ask about my lipstick, what I'm wearing, everything I'm gonna link down in the description box, so please check the links. And yeah, let me know which favorite perfumes are yours, or which ones do you use and which ones do you also recommend. Let's just have a little conversation, and I'm always willing to try any new perfumes. And you guys know it was my birthday in September, and I've got so many new perfumes. And you guys, that Louis Vuitton Symphony, oh my gosh, It's like out of the world. It's like, whew. Yeah, but it's again, it's a little bit different, you know, so it's hard for me to pick just one. And I have such a big collection of perfume. If you look at my little shelf in my closet, it's just, it's probably too much. I shouldn't have so much, but I love perfume. What can I say? And I enjoy, you know, using something different every day. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys doing well. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, check out my other videos, and definitely leave the comment. And I hope you're all doing well, and I'll talk to you soon.